Okay guys, today we'll be discussing on a topic called quadratic equation. Quadratic equation can be solved in mainly three ways. You use factorization method, computing in square, and the formula method. But today I'll be discussing with you solving quadratic equation using factorization method. And note that when you are given a question, so today we find it difficult to identify quadratic equation question. They are mostly given in this format as ax square plus bx plus c. So, and quadratic equations have this power in decreasing order from your left to your right. So this can be deduced or it can be inferred that ax square plus bx raised by 1 plus cx raised by 0. As you can see, the power are decreasing from 2, 1 to 0. So let's analyze this problem here by saying ax raised power 2 plus bx plus c times 1, because any variable raised power 0 is always 1. So x power 0 is 1. So our final answer is ax square plus bs plus c. So this is the final answer for how to identify quadratic equation. Let's solve number 1 problem on the board. So we can say that number 1 problem, here is your A, here is your B, and here is your C. Look at the question and the one here, they look alike. They are similar in nature. So for us to solve this question on the board using factorization method, we have to apply two common terms. First of all, you look for their products, then you look for their sum. So for you to identify this problem, you look for two variables that if you multiply it, you get 15, and if you add it, you get 8. Yeah. So their product can be gotten by saying that their product equals, use 15 to multiply a square to be 15a square, and their sum equals 8a. So let's try, because this factorization method is like try and error method. So we can say that 3 times 5 will give us 15. So we have gotten their product. Then the sum, we can say that 3 plus 5 equals 8. So looking carefully, these two variables are correct and can work for this question, but we have to add the variable by saying 3a times 5a equals 15a square equals 15a square. So consider that we have gotten our product. Then for our sum, we can say 3a plus 5a equals 8a. So looking carefully, it can be inferred that these two variables 3a and 5a can work for this question. So let's substitute it into the equation being given above. So we can say that a square plus 3a plus 5a plus 15. In this case, their sum, which is 8a, is no longer needed. So let's factorize by saying what is common in both sides. So it can be inferred that a squared plus 3a is common, so bring out a going to a squared is a, plus a going to 3a is 3 left. Then for the others, 5a plus 15, 5 is common because 5 can divide both sides. 5 is going to 5a and 5 is going to 15. So you bring out your 5. 5 into 5a is a left, and 5 into 15 is 3. After solving, get to this point, you look inside the bracket if you have the same variable. You can see we have the same variable, so we are correct. So we can move forward. The next step we take is to equate it to 0 by saying a plus 3 equals 0 and a plus 5 equals 0, because this 5 here is having a positive sign. So we can bring this value out of the equality sign by saying therefore a equals minus 3 and a equals minus 5, because whenever a variable or a sign cause an equality sign, the sign must change either from positive to negative or negative to positive. So this is answer to this question, but let me give you a shorter cut you can use to solve if you are writing examination with time base. First of all, look at what you do. You draw a cross sign. The next step you take to take this a, because this a square can be gotten by a times a will give you a square. Then you put your value a here, you multiply it, you get a square. The next step you take, you go back to c, which is 15. Look for two variables that you multiply it, you will get 15, which is 3 and 5. The next step you take, you cross multiply. Because multiply, we have 3 times a is 3a, five times a is 5a. Then you imagine if we add it or subtract it, how can we get 8a? Is either we add minus sign or addition sign to get 8a. So let's try it. We put plus here and put plus here. It will be 3a plus 5a. Our answer will be plus 8a. So you can see that we are getting plus 8a and in the same value here, so we are correct. So you think, how did you add this plus sign here and plus sign? So because 3a was gotten by a times 3, so you add addition sign here. So you move over to the other one. 5a was gotten by 5 times a. Then you put your addition sign here. The next thing you do, put it in a bracket. So we have gotten a plus 3, a plus 5. So you equate it to 0. Then you bring it out. It will be a equals minus 3, a equals minus 5. So you can see that we got the same answer in here. When we use the shorter cut. So this is the answer to this question. Let's take question 1 and 2. First of all, look for their product, then look for their sum. So let's say solution. Their product equals and you know their product can be gotten by multiplying A times C, whereby here is your A, here is your B, here is your C, by saying x squared times minus 6. Their product will be minus 6x squared, while their sum will be equals to plus 5x. Then the next step we take, look for two numbers that if you multiply it, you get their product, and if you sum it, you get their sum here. The number to use is 1 times 6. So we say 1 times 6 equals 6, but their product is minus 6x squared. So we introduce addition sign and subtraction sign by saying that minus x minus 1 times plus 6 equals minus 6. But we have the variable here which is x. So let's introduce the variable to the two constant number by saying minus 1 times minus 1x times plus 6x. So we minus 1 times x is minus x plus 6x. So we have introduced the variable. So let's multiply it. What is the multiplication sign here? Minus x times 6x will give us minus 6 squared. So we're succeeded in getting their products. Let's sum it and see if it will work here. Forget their sum which is plus 5x. So it will be minus x plus 6x, because the variable we used there was plus 6x and minus x. So we have put the addition sign. Let's use this sign to open the bracket by saying minus x plus times plus is plus 6x. So minus times plus is minus. So x minus 6x is 5x. Take the sign to the bigger number which is plus 6. So our final answer is plus 5x. So we can use this number because we got our sum back. So let's substitute this given number into the question. So we say x squared minus s plus 6s, because this minus s and plus 6s are from here. Then you put it minus 6. Then you factorize. What is common? Factorize. What is common? S is common here, so bring s out. S into s squared is x minus s into x is 1. 6 is common here. Bring out your 6. 6 into 6x is x left. 6 into minus 6 is minus 1. And got you. We have the same numbers inside the bracket, so we are correct. We can move further by equating it to 0 by saying x minus 1 equals 0, x plus 6, because this is having invisible plus sign, equals 0. So we bring it out of it, we have that x equals plus 1 and x equals minus 6. So this is the answer to this question. Let me give you the shortcuts you can use to solve it. First of all, you draw your cross sign. Then this x squared, put it here, x squared, because s times s will give you back your x squared. Now we'll go back to this. How can we get 6? is used by using 1 to times 6, we get 6. So 1 times 6 is 6. So we say 1 6. Then we must multiply by saying x times 6 is 6x. X times 1 is x. Then you think, how can you introduce a addition sign or subtraction sign for you to get plus 5x? So first of all, we have plus here, minus here. Let's check it to going to work. So plus times minus is minus. So 6x minus x is 5x. Take the sign of the bigger number, which is plus 6x. So you can see that we got our answer back. We got this 5x plus 5x. So what to do next? How did we got this minus and negative sign? We got this minus x because 1 times x is x. So you put the negative sign here. You put the negative sign here. Then how did we got this addition sign? It was x times 6. So you put the addition sign here. Put it in a bracket. Then you equate it out. So by saying x minus 1 equals 0, x plus 6 equals 0. Then if we equate it out, bring it out to be x equals plus 1 and x equals minus 6. As you can see, we got the same answer here. So this method is fast and reliable. So if you are new on this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified when I upload new content on mathematics. Thank you for watching.
Hey there, subscribe to my channel and also press this bell icon.